Мене звати Сократ, і я з Києва, Україна. Цей мікстейп з моїми друзями, які ми мали можливість зняти у 2020-2021 роках для різних дистриб'юторів, магазинів або просто для нашого власного бренду. Але зараз мою країну захоплює Росія, і ми не можемо зараз кататися. Величезна частина моїх рідних і друзів іде на війну, як солдати. Інша частина – волонтерство та допомагає старим і молодим людям, які втратили свої домівки. Велика частина міст в Україні повністю розбомблена і пограбована російськими військовими. Я хочу, щоб увесь світ скейтбординга та спільнота знали, що зараз нам і нашим сім'ям тут небезпечно. ЗМІ говорять приблизно 10%, що насправді відбувається. Я не можу покласти музику на цей мікстейп, я не відчуваю натхнення вже 62 дні через війну. Я не відчуваю себе щасливим чи спокійним. Щодня ми чуємо величезні вибухи на дворі від бомб та ракет. Справді, що відбувається на вулиці 2022 рік? Ми намагаємося разом пережити всі ці божевільні ситуації. І ми не знаємо, коли ми знову будемо кататися на вулицях України. Тонни вбитих людей просто залишаються на землі в різних районах міст. Знищено безліч спотів. Ми боремося за нашу свободу, за свої права. У мене більше немає слів. Дякую за увагу. І найбільша шана моєму братові Джордану Максиму. Він підтримує мене і мою родину з початку цієї кровопролитної війни. Люблю тебе, брате. Ми переможемо. Ми будемо захищати нашу країну. Мир і любов.
No, I'm just kidding. All right. Yeah. Oh. Welcome back. iDabble Video Magazine, issue 13. We've got a great issue for you, and we're going to start it off with a section called You Should Know with Natalie Schwartz. Female skateboarder from the Los Angeles area, artist, interesting person. She actually did the art on this iDabble shirt that I'm wearing. She's got a story to tell. She's a badass, and we're gonna find out more about her in the segment called You Should Know. You know when your favorite friggin' rail gets knobbed, and you're like, nah, we can't go there, it's knobbed. Yeah, nah, that shit's out. That's a thing of the past. Now, you just gotta get a hold of the knob buster, and he'll make that rail skatable again for you. We're gonna find out what's in his bag. You know, how are you bringing this in there? Do you have a holster? You know, we're gonna find out. In our next segment, we got an artist named Richard Sanchez. Very talented artist, ballpoint pen, accuracy. He's 51, he's punk rock, that's gotta be fucking exhausting. Still getting out there doing inverts and killing it on the vert ramp. Let's look into it, should be sick. There's a new skate shop in Lincoln Heights. It is called Innercity Deck Supply. And they got a big selection. They got a rad little team going on. They just popped up, and I've been hearing good things, so we're gonna check in with them. Footy party, you know? Raw skating, no interviews, just straight clips. This one, we got Spencer Semien. He's been in the dabble before, but now he's got all this new shit. He's really good. Gave us a bunch of footage. Michael Bell filmed the whole goddamn thing, and a couple of issues ago, he had a filmer files, and you know, it's a tight circle. And by the way, you guys out there, you're trying to get seen, you got a whole video part filmed, send it in, man. We'll take a look at it. Hope you enjoy the video. See you in the credits. Damn it.
One more time.
My full name is Natalie Elaine Schwartz, and I am 22 years old.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, hi for a sec. Whoa!
Yay. Oh no.
Damn it!
I've been skateboarding on and off for like 6 years now. Pedlo Skate Park is my local park. I learned how to skate there, and I still go there every day. I love Pedlo. The relationship I used to have with my brother was very competitive. Skating ended up being what he was doing, and then I ended up picking up his boards. I'd steal his boards, lose them everywhere. I ended up running with it. I never stopped. I have a tendency of like literally trying to like pull a flat ground trick out of my ass for no reason after stuff. It's very unnecessary, it doesn't need to happen. It ruins half my clips, but it's a habit. My face tats are not real. You didn't even know that? I draw them on every day. But the thing is, when they are real, nobody's gonna know. Well, now they will. I get boards from FA and hockey. Thank you to Jared Sherbert for that. He has been supporting me for almost 3 years now. And I get shoes from Converse. Thank you to Lee Berman. And he's also been supporting me for about 3 years now. My parents were amazing parents. They were there for me as much as they could and even way too much, and that's what was my problem. And I wasn't really allowed to go sleep at people's houses. I wasn't really allowed to go skate. I ended up just like sneaking out all the time or just like trying to just like experience things because I like wasn't allowed to. So I was with a bunch of friends when I ran away one night, and we were actually with my friends and their coke dealer who had a bag of cocaine that he was skeptical on doing. I was like, oh, let me be the guinea pig for it. And that sack ended up being straight tweak, and I got addicted to it that first time that I did it. I was on the streets and addicted to meth for a good part of my life in my teenage years. And I also was in and out of rehabs and mental institutions until I was about 18 years old. So when I say I'm just trying to like actually enjoy and just like get used to normal life now, I seriously mean that, because I have never experienced anything like a normal childhood or just normal things that you would experience in life. So it's a little bit difficult, but anybody can come out of anything, and it's very possible to do so. It's not like you can just like wake up one day and you're not depressed anymore, but you definitely have all the ability to like do a complete 360 on your life, and it starts in little steps. My Instagram name is Stickydickies because I used to wear one pair of pants every single day when I skated. Did I wash them? Maybe like once a week. I wore them so much that they were like a piece of napkin. So like when you sweated in them, they were just like fucking stuck. So that's where that name came from. It's not because the penises are sticky, okay? My pants were fucking sticky, okay? I would say the type of art I do is definitely just more emotion-based art. It always has to be just like my people and patterns or squiggle things that I do. I would say that I just don't expect anything for the future for skateboarding for myself, and that's not a bad thing. I just think that it's always going to be there for me when I need it, and I don't expect to like get anything from it, you know? I just expect it to do what it's been doing for me my whole life, which is just being there, sitting on the wall and being there for me when I need it.
Ah! I warned you. Fuck yeah! Wow.
ABCs? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, What's in the bag? That sound like Mark Appleyard? What's in the bag? This is the knob buster. I'm gonna show you guys what I got in this bag. I carry around this Craftsman bag. I have no affiliation with Craftsman, just easy to find at Home Depot and whatnot. First things first, this is the most important tool in the bag, cordless grinder. This is pride and joy. This is the baby right here. I rock no shield just because it's easier to like get into hard places. I know a lot of times people are like, yo, you're gonna kill yourself without the shield. This is gonna fly off and hit your leg and hit your artery. I got layers here. I'm cautious. Gotta have big 3.0 or 5.0 18 volt batteries. I always carry at least 4. The other thing we got in here, super important, big framing hammer, great hammer. The pry bar, crucial, because sometimes you gotta get under things. Pop, 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 pry, you go there. This thing comes in super handy. A handle for the grinder. We got a backup pack of cutoff wheels. The tool to take off the cutoff wheels. Got another little baby pry bar, cat's paw, whatever they call these in there. Got a utility knife for whatever reason. Some safety glasses for my friends at Happy Hour. Backup mask in case I want to pull this down. Some backup safety glasses, some JB Weld, an industrial super glue. Carry some cans of paint, some paint pens in here, same type of thing. Backup wheels, this is a thicker one. And I got some like sanding discs, got this diamond encrusted gold one. So the thinner, the better, because that's gonna cut the metal more. And then this is gonna be good for like cleaning up the edges and making it nice and smooth. The first ever knob buster artwork. And other than that, the bottom of my bag is just some miscellaneous knobs. Yeah, I don't even remember where a lot of these are from. This is that Tustin 8 or 9 rail or whatever. Oh, this was at like 14 in Montebello. Leo skated it back in the day and Chris Jocelyn. So that's that one. Don't remember that one. This I think was Sunland, the 10 stair. Probably another Sunland. This I think was Frost. This was that bump to rail in Fullerton. I think Appleyard skated it in the Element part. Don't remember that one, don't know. This was that little black rail in like La Mirada where you have to swerve in. It's been a bunch of people's parts lately. It's like a 7. Don't remember that one. That's everything in the bag. Out of all this, the most important stuff are these 3 things. This is like never leave home without, and some backup batteries. So this is my shit right here. All that's just fluffy.
Hey y'all, just moving these hats to town.
My name is Richard Sanchez. I grew up in Stockton, California, the armpit of California. But I've been in Los Angeles since 1989. Well, I'm 51 years old, and I think I've been skating since 1978. My cousins had a freeformer and it had the double kick, plastic, and I literally was in a schoolyard for like hours, and they thought like somebody kidnapped me, and they went over to the school and I was there doing figure 8s on my knee. But it was wooden ramps that really kick-started skateboarding. So I think definitely 1984 is when I officially started skating vert. There was a ramp in Stockton. The guy's name was Steve Thompson. He was like pro, but he built this vert ramp. 9-foot transitions, 2-foot of vert. I went over there and walked right in, and there's all these older skaters, you know, guys that are in their 20s, and I'm like 12, 14. And they're like, kid, the only way you're gonna skate is you gotta drop in. And I literally, bam, took a hard slam. But I got back up and did it. Punk rock, I loved it as soon as I first saw it. And I think I first saw it when Fear was playing on Saturday Night Live. I was probably like 9. And like guys were just tearing up the stage while he's trying to like play and sing. I was like, that's what I want to do. And my dad was like, what do you mean that's what you want to do? And, you know, it was like I wanted to slam dance. It's like youthful. You know, everybody who's older than you is saying, this is art, this is what skateboarding is, this is what music is. And all of a sudden punk rock comes along and it's like, no, this is music, this is art, this is skateboarding. I just look at it as being something pure. But once politics and all that stuff gets involved, it's like, I don't want it, I don't care about it. When my daughter was born, my oldest, in '98, I was working at a vintage clothing store in Hollywood, and they're like, yeah, can you draw some, you know, artwork for some t-shirts we could sell? And I just, you know, just goofy stuff. So I was focusing, I think, literally late '90s, a little bit more on making that body of work. But I didn't think of like, oh, I'm gonna make some money off it. It's always been the ballpoint. The Bic. I do look at ballpoint pen as it's like painting, but painting, you could just like throw it on and just kind of like go from there. Where ballpoint pen, you kind of just, you mentally map it out. But once I have that outline down, it turns into like, as if I'm working with oil paints. You know, I want to get into every little crevice and get, you know, as much detail as possible. I think I hold my breath, you know, when I get to those little sections. And I'm telling you, a little section, like maybe 2 by 2 square, it could take me almost 2 hours sometimes. Because I'm just like in there, just like, okay, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't let the ink smear. I went to East LA Occupational Center. Irene Saavedra, she taught me how to use the Photoshop. And I learned how to scan my art, you know, digitally scan it, and then drop the color in. And my God, I love it. You know, it was t-shirts that always, I felt, made the person. When you saw somebody with long hair and they had a Kiss t-shirt or Iron Maiden t-shirt, like, oh, that's a rocker. Not like now. You see Kim Kardashian with the Black Flag shirt and you're like, oh, no. There's Death to Invaders comic. You have to check out my stories. Because yeah, they're silly stories, but it's true stories kind of mixed in with that stuff. I mean, as soon as you said, you know, oh, I want you to do something for iDabble, you know, with the camera, immediately I knew the character that was gonna come out. If you look at the wings on him, you know, it's like he made those wings. You know, he's like tied them up to himself. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna fly. But it's like the wings don't really do anything because it's him on his board that makes him fly.
My name is Adrian Morales and I'm from Lincoln Heights, Los Angeles. I got my first board when I was in 4th grade. My skills wouldn't show for it, but I've been in love with skateboarding since then. We are at Innercity Deck Supply here in Lincoln Heights. When looking for a location for a skate shop, it was no question. Like, I had to open up a shop here where I grew up. I wanted to make skateboarding accessible to this community because I knew growing up what it was like to take a bus to like the next nearest skate shop in downtown LA, and it sucked just for like a bearing, which, you know, I have to buy an entire pack for. Instead of calling ourselves a skate shop, we call ourselves Innercity Deck Supply. You know, if you snap your board and you come here, you're gonna find a board that you like, that we have your size, we have the board brand that you're looking for, and we have all the hard goods that you need. We just wanna make sure that we come correct with the products that we offer here. You know, you got little kids coming in here and they're skating and they got talent. If you're talented, for sure, like send us a video, maybe you'll get hooked up by the shop, maybe we'll get you hooked up with a board company, or you don't really wanna go pro or you don't wanna go down that path, but you love skateboarding, you don't really see yourself doing anything else. We want to be there to let them know, like, hey, you could work in the industry, you could own a skate shop, you could do marketing for one of these board companies or shoe companies, or you could be a sales rep, or there's an entire industry behind skateboarding, and I think a lot of kids don't really know that. A lot of the kids these days just grew up on social media, Instagram, YouTube video parts, but we have like a full collection of DVDs and VHSs here, and you know, we'll definitely pop in old videos. You know, we'll throw in the old audio video or 411s on the screen, and we'll put them on game. On purpose, I made it so that our team is very diverse, not only in their like personal backgrounds, but in the way that they skate. Like, we got Victor, who's like a crazy technical ledge manual skater. And then we got Jeff, who could do triple flips down anything first try. And we got everyone in between. I don't anticipate getting super rich off of this venture, but it's always been about me giving back to the community. This shop is the catalyst for all that. You can follow us on Instagram. It's at Innercity Skate. We always update our Instagram with new product drops and a lot of clips of our team riders. Or you can just go on our website, www.innercityskate.com. We have our entire product selection available for online purchase. We are located at 112 East Avenue 26. We're open every day from noon to 7. Honestly, we kick it here past 7 most days. If you find yourself driving by the area and you see that we're open past 7, definitely come by, hang out, watch some skate videos with us.
Thanks for watching. That wraps up issue 13. We'll see you next time with more bangers. This guy's the man. Hey, buddy. Yeah. We're gonna try. Here's a couple of different things and really just see how this works. Let's go ahead. Let's see what the fuck. Yeah, you gotta bring out the shine. Yeah. That fucking smells. It's actually not for leather, it's for trim and plastic. So what we're gonna do here is just gonna go ahead. There's not a lot of this left, so we're gonna have to fucking open it. As good as new. Yeah, it's good. It'll work. We're gonna start it off with. We should run that back, huh? You know the deal. It's issue 13. Yeah. The old shred sled, if you will, and creating. Earth Skater. What's going on here? Tell us some more. I never met Johnny Rotten, but skate shops are different. Some sell fucking hockey skateboards, some sell hockey sticks. You know, we're gonna go see what the hell's going on in here. You know what I mean? I see you're in town, but you're gonna need to carry these iDabble shirts. My town, not yours. Something like that.
One of these times, can you like